Welcome, adventurers, to the ends of the earth, where survival is an art form mastered by nature's most resilient creatures. In these vast frozen landscapes, life doesn't just exist, it thrives against all odds. Today, we journey into Earth's coldest realms to uncover the incredible strategies that make this possible. How do you survive when the world turns to ice? For these animals, the answer is written in their very DNA. Take the Arctic fox, cloaked in brilliant white fur. That's not just for camouflage, but also for incredible insulation. Similarly, the snowy owl's dense feathers trap a layer of warm air, allowing it to perch silently, even in biting winds. Underneath the waves, the harp seal pup is swaddled in a thick coat of blubber, a vital energy reserve and a perfect shield against the frigid water. The mighty polar bear combines both thick fur and a layer of fat, making it the undisputed king of this icy domain. But staying warm is only half the battle. Finding food is a constant challenge. The caribou undertakes one of the planet's most epic migrations, traveling thousands of kilometers to find grazing grounds. The stealthy Arctic fox often trails the polar bear, scavenging on the remains of its kills. Meanwhile, the musk ox, with its shaggy coat and formidable horns, forms a defensive circle to protect its young from predators. A living fortress against the cold and hungry, emperor penguins in Antarctica demonstrate the ultimate power of community, huddling together by the thousands, constantly rotating so everyone gets a turn in the warm center. This collective effort is crucial for surviving the long, dark polar night. Now, imagine a blue sun sends a whiteout, erasing the horizon. This is the ultimate test. The Arctic fox vanishes, burrowing deep into a snow den, insulated from the storm's fury. The herd of musk oxen stands its ground, their powerful bodies forming an impenetrable wall against the wind. The polar bear, a master of energy conservation, may dig a temporary shelter or simply let the snow cover it, slowing its metabolism to wait out the storm. Far to the south, the emperor penguins press closer, their shared body heat a beacon of life in the Antarctic tempest. Each creature deploys a unique, time-tested tactic, a testament to its evolutionary genius. From the silent hunt of the polar bear to the communal warmth of the penguin huddle, life in the polar regions is a breathtaking display of resilience and adaptation. These incredible animals are not just surviving. They are masters of an extreme world. Their continued existence depends on the delicate balance of these fragile ecosystems, a balance we must all strive to protect. Thanks for joining us on this polar expedition. If you were amazed by these survival stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible journeys into the wild. See you next time. Welcome to the edge of the world, to Earth's coldest, most unforgiving realms. Here, in the vast, silent landscapes of the Arctic and Antarctic, life doesn't just exist, it triumphs. But how? How do these incredible creatures not only survive, but thrive in a world of ice and wind, where temperatures can plummet to unimaginable lows? Today, we re-journeying into the heart of the polar wilderness to uncover the extraordinary strategies that make life possible at the extremes. From the silent hunter of the tundra to the emperor of the Antarctic ice, each species holds a masterclass in resilience. Get ready to witness the ultimate survival story written in snow and ice. Let's start with the most obvious challenge: the biting cold. The first line of defense is insulation, and our polar residents are masters of layering up. Take the magnificent polar bear, the undisputed king of the Arctic. Its secret lies in a thick layer of blubber, sometimes over 4 inches thick, which acts like a personal wetsuit, trapping body heat. But that's not all. It's covered in 2 layers of fur, a dense undercoat, and an outer layer of long, hollow guard hairs. These hollow hairs not only trap air for extra insulation, but also scatter light, creating its iconic creamy white appearance, the perfect camouflage. Then there's the Arctic fox, a true marvel of adaptation. In winter, it dons one of the warmest coats in the animal kingdom, a luxurious, pure white fur that provides such incredible insulation. It doesn't even start to shiver until the temperature drops below -70°C. Its compact body, short legs, and small ears all work to minimize heat loss. Even its paws are covered in fur, like built-in snow boots, allowing it to walk on snow and ice without freezing. This incredible fur also serves as camouflage, turning it into a nearly invisible ghost against the snowy backdrop as it hunts. But fur isn't the only way to stay warm. In the southern hemisphere, the emperor penguin faces the brutal Antarctic winter head-on. These birds are equipped with a dense coat of overlapping feathers and a substantial layer of blubber. But the most ingenious strategy is a social one. Huddling. When the polar night descends and blizzards rage, thousands of male penguins press together in a massive, ever-shifting scrum. Those on the outside endure the worst of the cold. But the group constantly rotates, shuffling individuals from the frigid periphery to the warm, protected center. This collective effort can raise the temperature inside the huddle to a balmy 24 degrees Celsius, a stunning display of cooperation in the face of extreme adversity. When you live where the sun can disappear for months on end, finding food becomes a monumental task. Every calorie counts, and energy conservation is the name of the game. For the Arctic fox, this means being an opportunistic and resourceful scavenger. It will follow polar bears from a safe distance, waiting to clean up the scraps from a seal kill. But it's also a clever hoarder. In times of plenty, the fox will bury surplus food like birds, eggs, and lemmings in shallow holes, creating a frozen pantry it can return to when fresh food is scarce. This catching behavior is a vital lifeline during the long, lean winter months. For the snowy owl, the queen of the Arctic skies, hunting is an art of patience and precision. Perched silently on a high vantage point, her brilliant white plumage blends seamlessly with the snow. Her large yellow eyes, fixed forward in her skull, give her exceptional binocular vision to spot the tiniest movement far below. Unlike other owls, she can hunt by day or night, a necessary adaptation for a land of midnight sun and polar night. With a powerful, silent downswoop of her broad wings, she can snatch an unsuspecting lemming or ptarmigan before it even knows what's happening. Every successful hunt is a critical victory in the constant battle for energy. The polar bear, however, is a hunter of a different scale. Its primary prey is the ringed and bearded seal, which means it must hunt on the sea ice. This requires immense patience and a powerful sense of smell. A bear can detect a seal's breathing hole in the ice from nearly a mile away. It will then stalk its prey with incredible stealth, either lying in wait for hours for a seal to surface for air, or using its immense strength to crash through the roof of a snow den to get to the pups within. A successful seal hunt provides a massive, high-fat meal, replenishing the blubber stores essential for its survival. But what if your food source is constantly on the move? The caribou, or reindeer, have adopted a strategy of perpetual motion. They undertake some of the longest land migrations on Earth, traveling thousands of miles each year. They follow ancient routes, moving from their wintering grounds in the forested taiga, where they can find lichen to eat, to their summer calving grounds in the open tundra, where fresh grasses and sedges emerge from the melting snow. Their specially adapted hooves act like snowshoes, splaying out to distribute their weight and prevent them from sinking. The hard, sharp edges also provide excellent traction on ice and help them dig for food. This nomadic lifestyle is their key to tracking the seasons and finding the resources they need to survive. Now, imagine the ultimate test. The sky darkens, the wind howls, and a blizzard descends, transforming the landscape into a swirling vortex of white. This is the moment of truth, where every survival strategy is pushed to its absolute limit. The Arctic fox, small and vulnerable, doesn't fight the storm. It disappears into it. Using its keen senses, it finds a snowdrift and digs a burrow, sometimes several meters deep, curled into a tight ball, nose tucked under its bushy tail. It creates a microclimate, a pocket of relative warmth and stillness insulated by the very snow that rages outside. Here, it can wait out the storm for days, conserving precious energy, a tiny, resilient spark of life hidden beneath the fury. Meanwhile, on the open plain, the musk oxen form their legendary defensive circle. The storm hits them like a physical blow, but they stand their ground. The massive bulls form an impenetrable outer ring, their heads lowered and formidable horns facing outwards. The females and calves are sheltered in the protected center. Their shaggy, two-layered coats, with an undercoat 8 times warmer than sheep's wool, shield them from the wind chill. They stand shoulder to shoulder, a stoic, unmoving fortress of fur and muscle, enduring the blizzard through sheer collective strength and endurance. Far to the south, the male emperor penguins are already in their huddle. The blizzard is the ultimate test of their cooperative spirit. The wind screams past at over 100 miles per hour, but inside the tightly packed colony, there is a shared warmth. They're in the middle of a months-long fast, incubating their single precious egg on their feet. They have no food, no shelter, but each other. They survive on their fat reserves and their unwavering commitment to the next generation, shuffling, enduring, and waiting for the storm to pass, a testament to the power of community in the harshest place on Earth. And what of the apex predator? The polar bear, usually a solitary wanderer, may also seek shelter. It might dig a temporary den in a snowbank or find refuge on the leeward side of a pressure ridge in the sea ice. With its immense fat reserves, it can afford to fast for days, even weeks if necessary. But sometimes, the blizzard offers an opportunity. The howling wind and swirling snow mask its scent and sound, providing the perfect cover to stalk a seal at its breathing hole, turning the storm's chaos into a hunter's advantage. Each creature in its own way meets the blizzard not with fear, but with an instinct honed over millennia. From the insulating power of a polar bear's fur to the cooperative warmth of a penguin huddle. From the foresight of a fox's cache to the epic migration of the caribou life in the polar regions is a breathtaking saga of adaptation and resilience. These animals are not merely surviving, they are masters of their extreme world, each a living marvel of evil. But their world is fragile. The sea ice is shrinking, the seasons are shifting, and the delicate balance they depend on is under threat. The survival strategies we've witnessed today were forged by the cold over Eon, but they are now being tested in new and unprecedented ways by a rapidly changing climate. Protecting these incredible species means protecting their unique and frozen habitats. Their fight for survival is a powerful reminder of the beauty and fragility of our planet's wild places. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey to Earth's coldest realms. If you are as fascinated by these incredible animals as we are, please hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into the natural world. Let us know in the comments which polar creature's survival strategy impressed you the most. Until next time, stay curious.